Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hit Fantasy, your source for cricket analysis, commentary, and fun. I'm your host, Sean, joined by an ecstatic RCB fan in Rahul and Nanish, who is, I don't know how he's feeling, but we know Rahul is feeling awesome after the first victory in the IPL finals for RCB. It's excited so many fans around the globe. One of the biggest cricket club in India, has finally won the IPL title. I don't want to make this intro too lengthy. I'll just hand it over to you guys and to talk about RCB's victory here.
Yeah, I mean, usually speak after you, Sean, but today, I mean, look at the RCB fan in our channel, Rahul, like too excited. So I think we should let him speak, let his emotions carry this whole video.
I mean, I'm lost for words. You can tell how excited and emotional I am just with this. I mean, unbelievable. Virat Kohli is an IPL champion. All the guys who trolled him 18 years, Sala Cup lollipop, Sala Cup lollipop. Guess what? Sala Cup Namdu, Namdu, Namdu. And that just shoots RCB right up. I mean, we deserve this trophy. 18 years back, the fans backed the team through thick and thin. And I mean, Virat Kohli, man, sticking to the same franchise for 18 years. No one else has done that. And even though he's lost, he's talked about the loyalty, and the fans have just been behind him, behind the team the whole time. And you can tell the value of a franchise, quality of a franchise, when all the ex players who played for them previously post stories about them, post posts about them, congratulate them, put them on their stories like they won themselves. I mean, it shows how RCB is a family and how they treat their players in general. Like Faf put a story, ABD was at the ground, Chris Gale was at the ground, Ross Taylor put a post. And after playing 15 years ago for them, I mean, this just shows how this team is a family. And this team, this fan base truly deserves it. We fans fought for this team, fought with a lot of other fan bases verbally, uh, and we absolutely deserve this trophy. And yeah, I mean, I'm so excited, but at the same time, so emotional as well. Seeing Virat Kohli tear up, would have made every RCB fan tear up. Would have made every RCB fan absolutely ecstatic. Virat Kohli kissing that trophy. Rajat Patidar, first season as captain, just pulling off this trophy that not anyone else has been able to pull off in RCB history. Andy Flower, what a coach, man. He's won pretty much everything and he's ticked off RCB as well. I know I said I don't have a lot of words to say, but this is just naturally coming out, pouring. The emotions are just coming. I'm ecstatic, but also emotional at the same time. I mean, I just can't control this. It's just a surreal feeling. I'm on the absolute top of the world right now, and I'm just waiting for this trophy to go to Bangalore and that parade, just to see that whole flock of Bangaloreans just gathering around that team bus, just celebrating the team on. It's gonna be bigger than any other parade we've ever seen. Absolutely phenomenal.
I can't wait to see
Yeah,
the visuals from that. That's going to be awesome.
yeah, I mean, Rahul perfectly encapsulated like how RCB fans are feeling at this moment. But Rahul, I just want to know what was in your mind in the like last few balls. Yes, Josh Hazelwood did give up 20 runs, but that is a different whole story because they already won the game at that point. He was just trying to bowl no balls. But how are you feeling in this last like two like last 2 3 overs and like Shashank Singh was like hitting those boundaries. Khalid Missangias came in. What were you feeling?
Okay, so to be honest, we RCB fans know never to celebrate too early because we've seen many of these games go haywire from random situations. But this year has been phenomenal in that we've pulled back games from situations where we're supposed to lose. And the question you asked, I was still worried about Kyle Jamieson. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think any RCB fan likes him. When he played for RCB, he didn't do much, but when he plays against Virat Kohli, he just absolutely goes into a different beast level. And kudos to him. I mean, he's stepping up as a good player, so hope for good things for him in the future. But I don't think any RCB fan has that much love towards him for what he's done against Virat Kohli and his team. But as long as Shashank Singh was there, the game was not over. We've seen Shashank Singh do magnificent stuff, but those last four balls, once Hazelwood bowled that second ball of the over and they couldn't take the run, I was gone, man. I was running back and forth. I was like yelling. I was jumping up. I was pumping my fist. Like I was in a different zone. Like I was completely like immersed, completely enjoying the moment. And it was just a magnificent feeling. I can't put it into words. Seeing Virat Kohli almost tear up, just unbelievable. It's a surreal feeling.
Yeah, Rahul, we'll let Rahul enjoy this moment for like few more minutes. We'll talk about Punjab too because we cannot forget about the position. I think the key moment for them losing this game was when Shreyas Iyer got out to Romario Shepherd. Out of the key matchup was Shreyas Iyer versus Josh Hazelwood, but they didn't even have to waste the over of Josh Hazelwood in the middle overs. They got in Romario Shepherd. He took a that was s- there was no shot like there was no cut shot there. Wrong shot selections. I don't know. And then in the end, I think Nehal Vadera couldn't get going. Like he almost played a test innings in the T20 final. Basically, I mean the thing is the score was low, so he was able to like um, play that many balls at least but he was not able to move on. Same with Prabh Simran in the beginning. That's not how Punjab has gotten to finals. Their opening was like bang bang like but they were not able to do that today for some reason. They played more conservative. Maybe just because the score was low, and then the pitch report said the par score was 220 or so, so the target was less. Maybe they played slow. They played. I mean, again, Punjab also have never played finals and full of uncapped players. Maybe they didn't have that experience. Maybe that's the whole reason for them playing slow. What do you think, Sean?
Well, just I think one thing I noticed throughout the whole innings was, aside from Josh Inglis, who played a very clean 39 off 23, every single other batsman was super scratchy, and they didn't show as much intent as other than Priyansh Arya, who also looked very scratchy even while he was showing intent. The boundaries sort of seemed like flukes, just all top edges going to the boundary for four. It was just very unconvincing. Prabh Simran Singh, to end this year, he hasn't been very convincing at all. Usually he picks it up after the first few overs going a little slower, but these past few games it hasn't been working for him. I don't know. Then Shreyas Iyer obviously getting out one off two, very disappointing for Punjab Kings. You would think, as a neutral, if he was able to stay in that game, the outcome could have looked potentially a little different, especially considering what he did at this venue against Mumbai Indians last game. So I don't know, man. That was just very odd getting out to Romario Shepherd, a part timer. Uh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
this felt like it was not the same Punjab Kings that the core unit that played against Mumbai Indians. If you looked at how they played against Mumbai Indians, this looked completely different. I think the chase of below par score for like the score posted by RCB has just they played themselves into that trap and played a little
Hmm.
slow, and that's not their natural game too, right?
Absolutely. They were, uh, I think, on par with RCB for a good portion. Then they just slowed it to a halt at some point, especially that when Nehal Wadera came in and just slowed the run rate to a crawl, and it just kept going higher and higher and put more pressure on the other batsmen there. It was just uh, the not the way you want to chase what we thought was a below par score in 190 on, like Nani said, a 200, 220 pitch, as everybody was saying. We thought RCB was dead and buried after that 190 showing because, let's be honest, there weren't many partnerships going in that innings, and nobody really stayed at the crease for a long time. And there were only a few players who batted at a decent strike rate. Even Virat Kohli was having a little trouble in this game, surprisingly. So I don't know. We were shocked to see Punjab struggle the way they did, but fair play to RCB and the man of the match, Krunal Pandya. What a fantastic role he played. He put a spanner in Punjab's plans. I mean, he was the only one going at lower economy rate at that point in the game, and he honestly is the one who turned this game on its head, in my opinion. So fair play to him. He's a big game player, absolutely.
Yeah, one thing, before we move on to Krunal Pandya, thing is, we thought the score was below par because Kohli was not able to move on from the start. I mean, he was playing very slow in this innings, but as soon as he got out and Jitesh Sharma got into the crease, he was playing some exotic shots. Like the balls were just flying to sixes or fours, whatever it was. So that we thought meant the pitch was not as bad as it looked when the openers of RCB or whatever the top three was playing. Even Kohli, I mean, they won the final. I'm not trying to discredit them, but like he did play slow, so he was not able to move on. So that we thought that meant that the pitch was all good and it was a batting track and it was the 190 was below par score or at max the par score. But then again, being uncapped players, not knowing how to play in the pressure situations, maybe that played back into RCB's hands. But yeah, not to take out any credit from Krunal Pandya, who both exceptional, and also Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I mean, I think he was supposed to be the man of the match, in my opinion. So
Uh,
yeah, Rojo.
Boovie did bowl well. I love Boovie, but that man of the match is Krunal's and only Krunal's. I mean, he turned the game on its head, like literally and metaphorically. That was magnificent spell of bowling. 2 for 17 in 4 overs on this kind of pitch is gold dust. And he himself said that when he bowled slower, he got more purchase off the wicket, and he just knew how to bowl on this track. And to consistently keep it fuller and not let Inglis get on the back foot when he was striking it like that, despite bowling that slow, showed how much control he had. And to flight it and have the guts to flight it to a guy who's batting that well and get his wicket, that was magnificent. And it's a second man of the match in a IPL finals, by the way. He got one for his batting in 2017 with Mumbai, and now he's got one for his bowling. So if he's not in the T20I squad for the next India T20I series, I'll be surprised. I mean, because you've seen Ravindra Jadeja retire, and who knows? He's probably the second best left arm spinner after Akshar Patel in India at the moment. So why not? He
Yeah,
can bat. Although his batting doesn't seem as strong, I mean, look at him. He's a man for big moments. Like two man of the matches in IPL finals is absolutely insane. That too in pressure situations when the team is losing. I think the last time MI were like 50 odd for four and he rescued them. This time, PBKS got off to a good start on the power play and he rescued them again. So he's a man for clutch situations, and that knock against DC as well. High pressure situation, took the pressure off Kohli. Like he's been consistently performing when RCB have been under pressure. That's the point. He's not been doing it when the bowlers have got off to a good start, like 20 for 4, and he's just joining the party. It's been consistently when RCB's been losing in the game and he's turned it around to get them back into that winning position. And that kind of mentality you don't see in a lot of people. Like he uses his skill set. Like his skill set is not as vast as a lot of other people, but he uses that skill set to his maximum and gets the best out of himself. And that's what I love about Krunal Pandya. I'll be honest, before the season I was not a big Krunal Pandya fan, not looking into his game too much. Thought he was just like, you know more arrogant than he needs to be. But this season he's shown that if he's given a main role, like if he's given the role to perform, he can actually perform. He was RCB's main spinner this season and he's got 17 wickets. In MI, unfortunately, he was just a supporting member because of the star studded nature of that team. And that meant he didn't have to bowl 4 overs. But here he had to, and he's shown his worth absolutely worth in platinum, absolute 24 karat gold. So yeah, Krunal, I love his character and he's backed up his talk with this performances. So yeah, well deserved. And I'll just talk about Bhuvi to please Nanish in some way. I mean, he's God's gift to us. We're so glad SRH released him and chose Mohammad Shami over him. Thanks for that. I value Mohammad Shami. If you give us Mohammad Shami, I'll take Shami and Bhuvi together any day. Don't get me wrong. Shami, I still love Shami, but I'm so glad they released Bhuvi for us. He's such a calm guy and he's such a wonderful presence in the dressing room as well. And he just like that. I think it was the 17th over he bowled and the 19th over to just give that few runs and take two crucial batters out. And Nanish is the man of the match candidate in Stoinis for a hefty 6 runs. That was pretty magnificent of Bhuvi, and he also tightened the screws there at the end. So yeah, absolutely magnificent. I think each and every member who played contributed in some way or another. Phil Salt's catch, I mean, that set the tone. Getting Priyansh Arya, that was a stunner of a catch. I mean, just running back, catching it, taking over Liam Livingstone's catch. Other than that Romario Shepherd drop catch, the fielding was absolutely splendid, I thought, from RCB. And
As for RCB, not gonna lie. Thing is, if he got if what's his name, Prabhsimran
Shepherd
got
caught
out
it.
early there. Shepherd caught it. I think
Yeah, that would have been more of
not
English for.
Yeah.
Shreyas was in by then, right? No, English was in by
No,
then,
no,
right?
no. They were zero down. There were no wickets
They're
down.
done. Okay, but Shreyas might have came in early too at that point because
Nah,
Virat could
he's
have
not.
gone
He
out.
he doesn't want to play Hazelwood.
No,
He
no,
would not have come in.
Nah, they
He
they
would
bring
not.
Inglis
no, not.
in
I'm not
like
saying.
yeah.
No, I'm not saying immediately, but like as soon as
Mm.
Priyan Shari got out, he would have came in. It would not have been out to Mario Shepherd. It might have been someone else, but we would have never known. Like it's all different situations and all that. But yeah, I
Man,
mean,
we won the
RC,
cup. We won the cup.
yes, I'm coming there. RCB is still celebrating, and we're recording in the middle, like midst of all these celebrations. So what's next for RCB? Where do you think they'll rank after this first title that they
Mm.
took after 18 long years? They couldn't win like first few years.
Well, they rank above SRH for starters because they made more playoffs than SRH. I mean, y'all's fans were barking a bit too much, saying 2016, 2016, 2016.
I
Well,
mean,
we
okay, don't get me wrong. RSR still ranks above RCB in my opinion because them winning a final in Bangalore against a team's in home other team opposition's home ground is better than going somewhere else and winning
Buddy,
a
the
final
home
in the.
ground is the problem here. Have you not seen that? The home ground is the problem for
But that's
RCB.
not that's not the point. I mean, you all chose to be in Chinnaswamy. There are probably
But
other
we did
better
not
grounds
choose,
too.
bro. That's one of the only grounds. There's one other ground, but that's like not even like a. I don't know if that's a professional like
No,
cricket ground.
but is it better to go into some other the opposition's home ground and win there, or go play a neutral ground and win
So
against
are
a
you
team
okay? Let's say this game was held in Mulanpur, this finals. Who would have won?
who
RCB.
would have won probably? I mean, see that then you would have been placed better than Punjab.
No,
Not
no,
not
that's not
over
the
not
point.
no, not over SRH, bro. Because
Okay, how
you
about
first
this,
you have to come back to Hyderabad and beat Hyderabad in Hyderabad, and
buddy?
then
That's not
and
the
then you
heart
would
of tea. You literally got whooped there.
Okay, but it's beyond that, right? It's not just what final did you win. It's the amount of times you've reached the playoffs. I'd
I
say
mean, in
the
that
Exactly.
influence you
case,
have
the
on the
same
game
city,
is
Hyderabad,
something.
and this is a big debate. I don't know. For us, it's not a debate. We consider Hyderabad, Deccan Chargers, and Sunrise as a whole same team.
IPL
We
itself
consider
doesn't
two
do that,
trophies.
bro.
Yeah, IPL showed them on two separate lines. Did you
No,
not
that's
see
because
that?
they're two different owners there, but it's the same city, man. Like if they're Delhi Capitals and Delhi Daredevils, they changed their
No, no,
names and
that's the
logos.
same. That's the same franchise, and the players stayed the same. This is different.
They're also some of the players transfer, bro.
Yeah, that was through the auction, if I'm not wrong, or like some different process. It was not like a. It's not
Were they,
the
they
same
weren't
team.
rebranded, were they? They were not rebranded.
The rebranded meaning?
Like just the name and logo changed. Like but
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
that's
it's
it. No,
basically the same franchise club, though, right? It's not like they replaced. Like the argument is that then they could call Pune Warriors and Mumbai Indians the same thing. But thing is, it's the same franchise club. They didn't replace Hyderabad. They played in the same stadium, the same what do you call it? Same city. Everything is same except the owner changed. That's about it.
well, but okay, if you want, you can say Deccan Chargers plus Sunrise Hyderabad. You can add two franchises to be better than RCB, but RCB is individually better than both of them because they've made a finals, they've made more playoffs, and Sala Cup Namdu. Is that
I
fine?
mean,
So,
fine, man. I mean, SRH winning in first 3 years is better than, in my opinion, waiting for 18 years to win a trophy. So
bro, you
that's
don't
up to you all.
understand. It's 18 for 18. And if I should quote my dear friend and uh, uh, I follow him on Instagram, Gomma Boy, he would
One
have said
minus
it
eight
very
is seven,
beautifully.
so it was for
He would have said
Dhoni.
it beautifully. 18, there's a reason they waited 18 years. If you
oh
want, go
okay.
check
I
out
know.
Gomma Boy.
I know this, yeah.
Yes. But there's a reason.
When is the next one gonna be in another 18 years?
Rajat Patidar's jersey number is 97, right? We're willing to wait another 79 years for that, actually.
No, but just jokes aside, but I mean, you're still comparing yourselves with Sunrisers, so I'm assuming don't want to compare yourselves with Mumbai Indians or Chennai Super Kings,
Yeah, don't do
because I
that.
did
I
say in
mean,
one
there's
of the
nothing to
I
compare.
did
It's
say,
just,
I did say in the previous video that even if RCB wins 5 titles in a row, they'll still not be better than Mumbai Indians or Chennai Super Kings. So I guess you're
I
proving your
mean,
point
but
here.
a lot of these yellow shirt people were saying like Isala Cup lollipop, Isala Cup lollipop. I think they need to eat lollipop now to try and take in this sour feeling because they're feeling like, oh no, we can't troll this team anymore. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, we're stuck with Jamie Overton for another 3 years. That's what they must be feeling right now. And no worries to them. Y'all can chill with your replacement players, Ayush Matre. Those guys are good. There's 3 to 4 good players in that team, but that team is not rising as long as they keep doing the same bowling strategies and stuff. So don't worry, guys. CSK fans, don't worry. We are all normal people only. We'll coexist. I won't troll y'all, okay? Because I got bored, man. I got bored. Like, I said y'all in 10th place. You ended 10th place. I said RCB will win the cup this year. They won the cup this year. I think this YouTube channel is just my prophecy place. Whatever I say will happen. So if you want me CSK will come make the playoffs next year, DM me, okay? Maybe I can make it happen for y'all. Okay, just saying that right there. If y'all want them to make the playoffs, just DM me. Maybe I'll say it if you convince me enough. Maybe. Uh, if Sean and Yanesh also convince me enough, maybe I'll say it. But that team is in dire straits that even if I say it, that might not happen. Like, sorry, CSK fans. I mean, this is about RCB, but how can I do an RCB video without throwing that bit of stray against CSK? Had to.
I mean, I am inclined to disagree with you in terms of CSK's future looking bleak, but I will get to that in a different video.
We'll
But
see if Sala plays next year.
yeah, that's always a big question. That's
I mean,
unrelated,
I'm
but
wondering.
I want him to.
I think you guys are gonna lose like half your fan base now too, because uh, people. I just wanna include one of our friends here, Shivam. He was supporting RCB just because he wanted Kohli to lift that one IPL trophy. So
But
I
that
mean,
was
he lifted the
because
IPL
his
trophy.
team got eliminated.
No, now he won the IPL trophy. So I wonder where they're gonna go now.
Eh?
To probably some other team.
What?
No, no. Like as soon as the team got eliminated, they came to RCB saying that,
they'll
Oh.
go
oh, we
back
need
to their
Virat
own
Kohli to
team,
win.
bro.
They'll go back to their own
Yeah,
team like they were at the start of the season.
and then wholly support ones they lose next time.
Who knows?
To
Or
Virat
they
Kohli.
I think RCB
I
has
mean,
how
enough
think
long
about it.
fans by
I mean,
itself.
only a CSK fan can think like that, like who we support when we lose the next time. Maybe SRH fans also now, but Nanish, don't be like that. Okay, tip.
bro,
Okay,
we still support I still support SRH, and my second self will support the CSK still, so there's nothing.
see, CSK is a good franchise. It's just the fans need to chill. Okay, guys. I like the fan wars we have. Okay, but you know. Don't say this Isala Cup lollipop because otherwise they'll bite in the back like this only. Okay, just when we
It's done,
win,
man. You guys won. I mean, we all knew there was gonna be a day when you guys were gonna win. It just came early.
yeah,
That's
but
about it.
until that day, y'all would keep like scratching every day, like Isala Cup lollipop, Isala Cup lollipop. So yeah, just to clear, Isala Cup Namde, Isala Cup Namdu, no more lollipop. The trolls are
Don't worry,
RIP. God
one
bless
more
you,
trouble will
Namde.
come through. Don't worry about that.
I mean, some people are still saying a five is greater than one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're trying to convince ChatGPT to say that, right?
Well, you don't need to
Do you
convince
not
anybody.
think
It's
five is?
trolling.
Do you not think five's better than one?
I think first rank is better than fifth rank.
Or 10th rank.
Yeah, that is true. Bro, don't be so mean, bro. Don't be so, bro. They'll come in our comments and scold us only, bro. Chill out, bro. Don't say this stuff. We have to lie a bit so that people don't scold us. Okay. Tip. Social media tip.
Yeah, this is how we became such a successful content creators.
Hopefully they
But
just don't have an auction like what is this auction one next time also.
I honestly don't think so. I think they're turning a new leaf with the end of the season, but we'll see.
We'll see if they turn a new leaf or the tree falls down. We'll see that next year.
That's a good one.
let's finish up by talking about Punjab. I mean, we talked about RCB, so great team, great year for them.
Oh, but before we end, I just want to talk about a wholesome moment where the three pillars of RCB, Kohli, AB, and Gale all lifted the trophy together. I mean, first of all, Gale looked sick in that outfit. First of all, uh, the turban and the RCB jersey, the RCB shoes. I mean, that was great. And Kohli, AB, Gale, all three lifting the trophy together was such a wonderful sight. And Kohli was just hugging everyone like a 5-year-old, man. It was so fun to watch. Like, AB and Kohli sharing those wholesome moments. I'm just waiting for them to go to Bangalore just to see the love they received there. This is gonna be a heck of a couple days. But yeah, Nanish, we were gonna talk about Punjab.
Yeah. So where do you rank them for next year? I mean, RCB, it's a core team, so I don't think they'll replace anyone from their team. So, except one or two players, not key players like Rasik Dharana, they'll save some money and go on back into auction. Maybe to solidify that middle order, but that also nothing. There's nothing they can change actually. Everything looks solid.
Yeah, Punjab, as far as Punjab is concerned, bro, like this is like full uncapped players. It's such a young team. So it's like they're only gonna get better with more experience playing, and I definitely think they're gonna have like consistent playoff runs. Title is a matter of one day. I mean, RCB's made so many playoffs and they're just destined to get the title now. Title you can't confirmly say, but they're gonna have a lot of good playoff runs in the next few years. That's 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, for sure. Um, yes, I agree.
yeah, I completely agree with Rahul, and that's not without mentioning the duo of Ricky Ponting and Shreyas Iyer. Uh, that's what was powering the engine room per se in this tournament, and I think up until the next mega auction, that's what will be powering PBKS. So brighter days or similar type days are ahead for PBKS in the next coming years. I think they have a lot to look forward to. So don't worry if you guys are out there,
I
PBKS fans. Things will be
I mean,
I
speaking of the
uh,
mega auction, I don't know who these two teams are going to retain. This seems like the MI situation with so many quality players. I don't know what's going to
that's
happen. But
far
yeah,
away.
I
It's
don't
far away.
I
yeah.
don't think anything. Thing is, it took them what 11, 12 years to come back to finals. Might take them another 20 years to come back.
Yo,
So
chill out, bro.
uh,
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know.
Okay, last time they made it to the finals with guys like they had Manan Bora,
RCB left.
George Bailey.
RCB left the holy trinity of not winning IPL. Now Lucknow joins that holy trinity. Lucknow, Punjab, and Delhi Capitals.
That's so
Sanjeev
unfair to have luck now already, bro.
Sanjeev Goenka must be happy there. So
I'm sure he is.
Being part of the Trinity.
yeah,
At least he has friends.
but yeah, I think they should. The opening they probably need a little more experience for Punjab. I mean, Prab Simran is good, but again, I think there could be a better opener with Priyan Sharia and Prab Simran.
Prab,
Something needs to change there, in my opinion. There's too much
Prab,
of uncertainty. Yeah.
I think Prab Simran is good enough to
The thing
stay.
is, their roles are like the way they play it in the power play. I think it fits, and we saw that this year. We'll see though. Prab Simran, whether he can. I mean, he had like how many runs? 500 this year.
Yes,
So
500 plus runs.
Did any player from RCB leave for the national duties?
no.
They all
Bethel.
came back,
Oh yeah, Bethel. Yeah.
but he would have not played,
Oh,
in my
Ngidi
opinion.
I think he would
also.
have played ahead of Livingston.
Oh yeah, he
He
Okay,
would have.
might have played
maybe.
ahead of Livingston.
But I think Punjab missed out on Jansen.
Oh,
Jansen. But
100%.
Jameson, I mean, filled in decently.
Yeah, Jameson was
That's
quite
true.
good. He was quite good.
But then Jansen would have batted probably same place as Jameson, right? Yeah, in that batting order, yeah. But
But
then they would have not been able to play. Oh, no, Jameson replaces. Who else did they miss? That's about it, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I think that's it, yeah. But
But
yeah,
yeah. No, Rahul, you did say you didn't want to troll CSK. I think you shouldn't because they helped you. Who did in the like
Oh, they
final
beat
game? I think they
GT.
won it.
They beat
Yeah, so
GTS.
they
Thank you
did good for
guys.
you there.
Thank you
Or else
guys.
you would have faced Mumbai and eliminator maybe.
I mean, it was lining up. We would have beaten Mumbai there, but
Oh,
nah, I'm
come
kidding.
on.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know, maybe, but that doesn't matter. And also, one quick word on Salt. Uh, having a baby and winning the IPL trophy in the span of 48 hours is pretty insane. And coming back on such a long flight in the span of like 3 days, like shows the commitment he has for the franchise and how the franchise values him as well. So yeah, kudos to him. And this whole team will be remembered forever. Rajat Patidar will be etched in history as the first RCB captain to win a title in his first season, that too. And you know, I just wish Rajat Patidar can have a better season with the bat, and who knows, he could be potentially, like, I know doesn't have age on his side, but he seems a good leader. Who knows, maybe a leadership in the Indian side in the future. I don't know, but
You need to
I
first
just
make
hope.
Indian side for leadership, Rahul.
That's
Yeah.
why I said I hope he has a good seasons with the bat as well. Like, not like, a solid season next year so he can, make it. But that's a long way down the line. But he is definitely a wonderful leader and a great captain. So, it's just his batting. We need to get more runs out of him, but that'll come. He's a class player.
Yeah, without masala, how can we close this? So, I mean, just for maybe shorts, it's going to be full video too, right? But so, what do you think about Rajat winning a trophy in his first year itself, and Kohli not being able to win in the avenues that he has captain for RCB?
What's the bowling attacks Kohli had versus what's the bowling attack Rajat Paridar had?
I mean, wasn't it Kohli's choice of who he wanted to keep in his bowling attack? I mean,
Are you sure about?
he had a huge say in that team selection, in my opinion.
Okay, but also money has a say in the team selection as well, right? If you spend
And
15 crores on Kyle
couldn't
James,
Do you think
10
he
crores on
couldn't?
Chris Waters.
Do you think he couldn't reduce his own salary?
What?
Why would he do that?
Team, bro, team.
I think they're slabs though, right?
No, I think like for example, what is it? Like Heinrich Klaassen, they give 23 and they reduce Nitish Reddy's like
Yeah, but
money, right?
Kohli's not Nitish Reddy. He's not the fifth best player on the team.
But yeah, I mean the stats say that Virat Kohli played I think like 10 seasons, only four playoffs and one final, and then other 8 seasons were six playoffs and three finals.
Wait. See,
Oh,
you
without
got
Kohli captaining. Yeah, okay.
I mean, let's be honest, he wasn't given a great bowling attack either. You gotta be honest with that, okay? Like, what can you
No,
do with
because who is this? Who was there was some interview today actually. They said I think DK or someone. He said Rajat wanted a strong bowling attack. That's
He
why they
did.
chose this lineup. So
obviously
I mean,
everyone wants a strong bowling attack.
no, but there must have been something different, right? So, yes.
I'm not too sure, but whatever happened with, like, it went right this time. Like, they selected the right team this time. They focused on the bowlers, which is what they should have been doing all along. But at least they learned this time. I think DK played a huge role. Andy Flower, Mobo, but all the coaching staff deserve a huge round of applause. People are trolling them for just staying quiet in the marquee round, like not raising their paddle, not taking anyone. But they
Yeah,
planned a
we all know you guys saved your whole season by one pick.
Okay, we'll talk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was a complete brain fade. Venkatesh Iyer for 23 crores. I have
You
to
guys
thank
would have
Venkatesh.
not have had. I mean, Rajat probably would have been captain by then, right? Maybe you wouldn't have had Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvi, who else? Probably a lot more people.
I genuinely think they were going to give Venkatesh Iyer captain. Like, if you take 23 crores on him, I definitely think they were going to make him captain. That would have been that would have been the
Another
killer
18,
blow.
another 18 seasons gone there.
Unbelievable. No,
But
I thank Venki Meister and the whole KKR management because they saved us from not getting Venkatesh Iyer and gave us Phil Salt and Suya Sharma. I mean, they cannot help us out more than that. And I feel for Venkatesh Iyer because it's so hard to play with that price tag, especially when, you know, like let's be honest, he's a good player, but even he probably thinks he's not worth 23 crores. And when you have that baggage on, it's just hard to perform. So I hope he gets released and, just gets picked up for a price where he thinks he's not in that pressure and he can actually perform to the best of his ability. Because he's a quality player, but yeah, he just needs to get into that right mindset. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe RCB can take him for a cheaper price this time, but I don't know if they have money.
I think anything else, Sean?
No, that should be it. Once again, congratulations to RCB finally winning the cup. Finally, RCB fans can be satisfied after all the years of trolling from other fans. But yeah, congrats to them. It's awesome to see, even as a fan of a different team, I guess.
Yep. No trolling, no trolling. Sala Cup Namdu. We did it. We did it. One down, lot more to go. We'll just keep shooting up the ranks and yeah, I hope also sleep peacefully. No,
Yeah,
everyone should be happy in this world.
congrats to RCB and final statement.
Congrats to Boovy.
Congrats to Google. That's true. And saving humanity is not everyone's cup of tea. We learned that today. Until the opponent of RCB goes right.
Sorry, I didn't catch the
Hyderabad.
last part.
No, until the opponent of RCB is a team from Hyderabad.
Hmm.
Well, we'll let Nanesh
Or
have
a
the
team from the south.